You are listening to the lost art of podcasting.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the Lost Art Podcasting. It is recording this time.
Hooray!
Yeah. Fuck off.
We're not going for number 4, keep going.
No, we're not. Not even when we get through WrestleMania 17. I'm going to do things my way. So we're back for our first recording of 2018.
Woohoo!
We had a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Yes, forced or not forced. We do not know. We just know we got ganked.
We have been ganked because I'm sat with the baddest man on the planet. Signed, sealed, delivered. Blizzard Boy Bunkell. Star of Cool Runnings 2.
The Winter Olympics get ganked. If you would like to subscribe to our Patreon so I can actually make this movie, please write into Coxy.
The Patreon I haven't set up yet.
Well, that's not my problem. You're the booker.
You need responsibility.
No, I don't. I arrive, deliver gold, get ganked, go.
See what I have to put up with, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what happens when you don't pay your talent.
Ooh.
Paul's like, yeah, we should get paid.
No, Paul's just
I got paid in energy drink, I'm happy.
Paul's just like, I'm sensing tension in the force here.
Yes. I'm thinking I'm going to jump out the window before it get ganked.
I can't pay you anyway. You turn up voluntarily.
In the rain, man. That's dedication.
He got dropped off.
I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning, in my defence. Hanging out washing and shit.
But we'll cover that on the WrestleMania pod. And joining me, of course, the other voice you can hear in the room. He is a man who is half a man.
Partly a man. Partly bits from him.
Due to missing testicles.
Yes.
He is a dazzler.
Fuck you. I'll fucking gank you.
I was off an old tangent of like, he's a century egg eating. Energy drink drinking. Beer swilling son of a gun. It's THG.
It's me. It's THG. Paul, the hat guy, Flinders. Who doesn't really wear a hat anymore?
You can't.
I have no reason.
What else can you be?
A gank?
Well, no, that's him.
I've already copied somebody else's gimmick. Let me copy somebody else's.
To be fair, I have 1,000 gimmicks, so you can more than welcome to write one.
No, we'll find use for the hat.
You have the sign, seal, and deliver one.
That can be arranged.
With the package pile driver.
With the package pile driver.
And the small package.
I already have a small package. Doctor made sure of that.
Oh dear. So yeah, it's been a week or so.
Yeah.
Been a while.
It has been a while.
Yeah, it's even, normally we have RAD, but unfortunately I became a street pigeon. I became diseased.
I meant to do a New Year pod and I just never got around to it because I ended up bloody working.
I never got any whiskey and stuff that you promised.
I never promised that.
You did. You were like, I've got some of this and I've got some of this.
Yeah, it's over there.
It's all here. It's right next to me.
This.
I just I just need a straw. It's next to me.
We didn't see in the air doing now. And he's like,
I don't recall
This is why
this.
he doesn't pay the talent.
I'm more tight-fisted than the Yorkshireman, what can I say?
Fucking hell, man.
So has anything interesting been happening in your lives, gents?
I pulled part of my tooth out today.
Why?
Because it was irritating me. So just to clarify, when I was younger, I used to play a lot of football on one of the local parks in Blackpool. And I used to play in goal, and I was one of these fucking lunatics. That if you know what, the ball's at your feet, that's where my face is going.
Yes.
So I one day slid at this big motherfucker. Guy's twice the size of me. And I got a boot to the face. Twice in the same game. Broke a tooth on one side and a tooth on the other. Just spat the tooth out and carried on playing.
Nice.
One of those teeth got scraped out a few years ago. The other one is still in me gob. And occasionally...
See, when you said that it was playing football, I thought it seemed like playing football on FIFA, not kicked in the face.
Yeah. I scored a really scummy goal. He just got up and kicked me in the face. But yeah, occasionally, there's little bits obviously break and snap occasionally. And there was a little bit in there today. I must have eaten something hard, not penis. And... I don't know what had happened. It was like flapping around, and every time I bit into something, it was like pushing into my gum, and it was sore, but it wasn't like really sore. So I thought, do you know what? I'm waiting for me. I've just done the kids' tea. What I'll do, I'll just nip upstairs and see what it is. I just got a pair of tweezers out, just fiddled around a bit just before I could see if I could get it. Grabbed hold of it and just went snap. I just pulled it out. I basically just pulled it out, pulled a big like chunk of tooth out of me. Gone basically.
That's gross.
It didn't hurt. It genuinely didn't hurt.
It's still gross.
I just heard a snap and it was it. Done. No problem.
That's
not normal behaviour.
No,
I'm not normal. I really am not normal. But it genuinely did not hurt. I actually feel better for it.
Fair enough.
He says that you'll see him in about 3 days' time. His face will be
fucking abscess.
Like the elephant man or something like that.
Won't be the first time. That's just my normal look. But yeah, other than that, I've been told I'm getting my gaming area again. Yes!
In the shed?
No, not in the shed. I'm having my podcasting area, which is downstairs in the lounge. Right. But I've got at the front of my house like an overhang, like a box.
Yeah.
And it's like, at the minute, it's got the cat sort of like stand on it where it's like, the scratching post and things like that. And my son's garage, which is going to be mum's. Like a little toy garage. Yeah. It doesn't get used. So the partner's like, I'm sick of having your fucking retro gaming stuff in the bedroom. You can fucking shove it out in the hallway. I was like, fucking yes! So yeah, I'm getting my gaming area again. So I'm getting my little man cave, Mark 6.
I thought you were saying you'd be sat outside your bedroom. Just there like a Rego or something. Yeah.
Just sat in the hallway.
Running an extension lead for into the kitchen.
That's the next step. I'm considering getting a network cable down the hallway, so fuck this wireless noise. Just hardwire it, job done.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do for Manday.
Yeah.
Live one.
Well, I'll bring my cable, if need be. My nice, 25 metre cable that I've got.
I could probably run it around the house.
You probably could.
Up to my fingers still have that.
You probably could. I mean, when I had my podding shed set up, it was how much slack did I have on that cable left over? It was fucking mental.
Well, I'm going to see if I can get like a 5 metre one for like £1.
Yeah, that'll be dirt cheap. So, but I for some reason thought I needed a really stupidly long cable, and there's enough cable on there to catch about 6 bears.
You could run it up and down your street about 3 times.
Yeah, easy. Fucking easy. Wait till I bring it. I'll take the whole backpack up.
Nice.
It's fucking huge. But it's good. It does the job. There's a few kinks in it, but doesn't slow it down. Yeah. So I get full speed on it. So it's all good. Fair. Trying to think there's anything else. I don't think I've had a pretty boring life other than that. Other than laughing at 5-star wrestling. But other than that,
yeah. I've also watched some 5-star wrestling. I've also watched Total Divas.
Oh, you fucking poor bastard.
But have you watched Total Bellas?
I've seen the first 2 episodes of Total Bellas, yes.
And how are you with keeping up with the Kardashians? Are you keeping up with them? Or
I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but my wife does. So I could probably fill you in on what's going on in their lives as well.
Please, God, don't.
Yeah.
Are they being ganks?
Well, no, I wouldn't say they deserve that moniker. They are the useless dregs of society that they are.
Well, they fitted in Blackpool then, wouldn't they?
All I know is there's like a chick with a dick in it or something. Like,
I have absolutely no idea.
That's me now.
We are the new version of the Kardashians. We've got the Paul.
Would be fucking more entertaining. Jesus Christ. I'm the controversial one that talks shit.
so how did you get famous? We just sort of appeared.
Yeah.
We're just here.
How did they get famous? It's quite simple. One of them made a sex tape. One of them has O.J. Simpson as her father.
I volunteer for the
claims not
sex
to.
tape.
The other one was there, and yeah, their dad represented O.J. Simpson in the trial of the century.
Yeah, the chick with a dick.
She doesn't have a penis. She's pregnant right now.
No, the one who represented OJ.
Might just be a very
That was
large
their dad.
Yeah,
It
I don't know.
he was a man.
No, that's a different one.
It's a very
That's
large
Bruce Jenner.
clitoris.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
Caitlyn.
that wasn't their dad. That's a stepdad. Their actual dad, Robert
Right.
Kardashian, was dead.
Oh, yeah, it's not him. It's Bruce.
Bruce Jenner was their stepdad and the father of two
Yeah,
of them.
Bruce doesn't have a dick anymore.
No, he doesn't. I don't.
That's
even know
what I'm saying.
I don't know what he's actually called now.
Caitlyn.
Oh, wow, there you go. You know more than me.
I see it on Facebook.
Because Coxy's like, yeah, well, he was voted Woman of the Year last year, despite only being a woman for less than half of that year, which makes no fucking sense, by the way.
So you know about his awards and achievements.
My wife watches it daily.
I know.
I come home from work, it's on TV.
And Paul's doing a slitting wrist motion.
Yeah.
Do it that way, it's quicker.
Well, I try and convince her, I'm like, oh, well, let's not watch that. Let's watch anything else. But it just stays on in the background and I just get on with my shit because I've got loads to do when I get home. So, yeah. One of those things.
I'm surprised you're just like, let's put the network on. Let's watch NXT.
Yeah, no, I can't get her to watch NXT. I just watch NXT. When she
I'm
goes
waiting for the day you come home and she's watching like Southpaw regional wrestling.
Well, this
or
is
she'll
where,
have
this
something like NWA on or
This is
something.
where I ended up watching Total Divas because rather than having Keeping Up with Kardashians on TV, they did Total Divas Day. So they showed the whole season 7 of Total Divas.
The
leading
7
up to
seasons.
the season finale. Yeah, they're now available on the network as well. All 7 seasons.
Oh dear God.
To be fair, though, I'd rather sit and watch that than I would anything else. Like, fucking Keeping Up with Kardashians. Because I'm sat there and it's like, oh, look, it's The Miz.
I suppose you can relate to it, yeah.
He's actually quite funny. And I knew it was funny anyway, but he's quite cool. And it's like, oh, look, The Miz's house got broken into. So Maurice listed it for sale behind his back and tried to sell his house from underneath him. He went mental. And then they got a full cash offer and he was like, that's a massive profit. Let's sell it!
Spoiler alert.
It's some of the shit. Maurice is fucking mental. She invited Carmella and Big Cass to stay.
Right.
So, and was like, oh, he's really tall. I'm going to buy a new bed for him. Right? Bear in mind, they were coming to. They hadn't agreed to actually stay at their house. She just went. So she bought an 8-foot by 8-foot bed for him to stay in. They couldn't fit it through the door to get it in the house, so she left it in the garden for them to sleep in the garden. And then they came round and went, yeah, we're actually going to stay in the hotel because we kind of want to have sex. And we'd feel uncomfortable doing that here. And Miz was like, see, you made it awkward. You just made it weird. He's just like, I'm just going to have to carry on and put up with it because she's so hot, I can't get rid of her.
I'm the type of person that would literally give no fucks. Says, can we borrow your bed because I want to have sex?
I have this idea
so
now.
Interesting
No, like the Miz, they just feel like, I'm just going to take her like to a field somewhere, just let her run free. And then like season 9, he's just there like chain smoking, going, she just keeps coming back. So let's try poisoning her, try shooting her, try burying her.
Fuck's sake.
To be fair, you know, I understand why he puts up with it. You do.
She's a bit manufactured, though.
Nobody care. She's good for his image. She's good for his career.
I'm not going to deny they're a good couple because they are.
Yeah. It's basically...
From what I've seen.
Yeah. They're the most interesting thing on Total Divas. By a complete country mile. The Bella twins are fucking... Oh, they suck the life out of everything they fucking touch. I hate them so much. I hate them every time that I see them. I want to punch them.
Wow.
There was one episode where...
Fuck!
ever the controversial.
It was Brie. They were sat there having a meal, and Brie's there like... She was having a meal with Daniel Bryan. She's like, oh, I don't know what to do. I think everybody wants me to come back and start wrestling. I was like, no, nobody wants you back. Nobody wants you to come back.
People want you to fuck off.
Yeah, people want you to go away. And then she was talking to Nikki. She's like, oh, you know, people want me to come back, but I've just had this baby. I don't think I can do it. And Nikki was like, oh, yeah, well, I think I should make a comeback too. And everybody wants me back. And, like, you know, they so need me in the division. It was like, no. Everybody wants you to go die. Go away. Go back to the hole that you crawled out of. Probably, I don't know, something that John Laurinaitis dug up years ago. Yeah. Go away. Go. But no. They have to try and make every single episode all about them. It's like, no. Nobody likes you.
Is it not why they got their own show, though?
Well, you'd think so. But they still have to be on every single episode of Total Divas and making it, oh, that's so poor me. No. Fucking poor you. Fuck off.
See, you were silent with it, and you just... It's like this Miz and Royce dynamic, and it's like, yeah, you got the Bell twins and shit. Oh, fuck this show.
Yeah.
No, but they are like the worst part of the show.
It shows you how bad the Bella twins actually fucking are, really, doesn't it?
They are literally the worst part of the show.
It just shows Bunkell's hatred for something he's so passionate about.
It's like the Bella twins on this show. It sounds like, because I've never even watched this show. I've never seen Total Divas. Never seen Total Bellas. But to me, the Bellas sound like, you know, the whole show sounds like this really nice soup.
Yeah.
It's a really nice soup. You're really enjoying it, and you get halfway through it, and then you find a fucking pubic hair.
Yeah.
The pubic hair is the Bella twins.
Yeah. That is exactly what they are.
And then at that point you say, fuck this soup, it's grim.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. That is exactly how it comes across.
Yeah.
It's like, the thing is, right, they're supposed to be the big stars, right? So then I thought, well, right, you've seen Total Divas, Total Bellas is on, right, brand new thing. You get to look around John Cena's house. I thought, right, quite interested in seeing John Cena's house. Yeah, this big fuck-off mansion that he lives in by a lake.
Yeah.
Right? And it was going back to when Brian first discovered about his injury and whatnot, and he had to retire.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, well, look, we've invited them round to stay because Nikki's just had her surgery on her neck, so she can't do her right, blah, 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 blah. John Cena's house rules. We get up at this time. There are no shoes allowed in the house. The dogs are not allowed in my house. They're not allowed on my grounds. They stay in the grounds of the guest house. They are not allowed to poo in the grounds of the guest house. Yeah? So, right. But we have breakfast at this time. If you miss breakfast at this time, you get no breakfast. Right? We have dinner at this o'clock. We dress in these clothes. We then retire after our meal. The men go to the smoking room. The women go to their room and have wine. We go have smoke. Then we meet up and we go to bed. And I was like,
fuck that noise.
What? We sit in these chairs. We sit at this time. We do this. We do.
Well, I can play this game.
So to try. So because one of Daniel Bryan's dogs is a little bit of a shit. Yeah.
Right.
And he was like, right. Well, what we'll do is we'll put a pen up so that she can roam in a certain part of the garden that John just said that he could. You didn't ask if I could put a fence up. I'm sorry. You never asked me if you could do that. I want you to take it down. Now. I'm sorry, what? And it was like, awkward silence. And then they took it down. And it's like, okay, here's John Cena in like this big fuck-off mansion, like by a lake with a guest house, and like John Laurinaitis and the Bella twins' mother comes over because they're now involved, even though we did have to point out the awkward scene where John Laurinaitis was in a hot tub with both the Bella twins on WWE TV. Just slide that in there. And then you look at Daniel Bryan's house.
John Laurinaitis probably did.
Basically, it's like it's very nice, but it's like a wooden shack almost.
Like
I would call it a shack,
thing,
but it's like
a cabin.
Yeah, like a cabin next to a lake. Yeah, and they have none of these fancy stuff. They have simple things.
Yeah,
but it's really nice. It's really expensive because it's a nice area. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. But
it's all about, you know, almost being close to nature and this, that, and the other. And then John Cena's like ultra manufactured this, that, and the other.
Mm.
It's like, these are my rules, this is how it goes. And he comes across like an absolute knob. And I'm like, what is happening to me that I'm watching these shows?
It started off sounding like a really odd game of Cluedo.
Yeah.
I was about to say that it was the chef in the smoking room.
Yeah.
With a candlestick.
Yeah. I think did he tell Daniel Bryan off because he didn't wear socks or something? He came round in flip-flops or something daft like that, and you have to leave your shoes at the door, and he didn't wear socks.
Right.
Can't come in my house without socks. Or that shirt isn't dressy enough. It's like, what?
Has he seen himself on TV?
Yeah.
He wears jorts and like a basketball jersey.
I know. It's so weird. It is proper weird. You'll have seriously, if you fancy putting yourself through it, just watch episode 1.
What, of Total Bellas?
Total Bellas. It's on the network. I'm sure it is.
I may have to do this.
Episode
just
1.
to
Total
say
Bellas.
I have seen it, and I've got.
And you'll understand. Like he is.
This calls
such
for a
a weird
Patreon
person.
episode.
A Patreon episode, yeah.
Yes.
He's
I
such a weird
have a
person.
sneaky feeling I end up trying to want to throw my PS4 controller through the screen on.
Paul will be like Adam on the AE podcast. Like, I've got a lot to say about this one.
Fuck's sake. What the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So,
I watched a lot of Total Divas. I must have watched nearly the whole season.
oh dear.
It's to be fair, some of the characters.
Have you been made to watch this?
Well, yeah.
That I'm going to say that constitutes as abuse.
I'd rather watch, but like I said, because I can kind of relate to some of the characters in it, I'd rather sit and watch that than watch the fucking Kardashians. So it's kind of finding that with my wife, yeah, because I do a lot of the stuff that I want to do. It's stuff that I do on my own, so I go and I do it on my own. But when we're sat together, yeah, if she's watching TV, it's rude of me to then go, right, well, we're not watching that, we're watching this football game, yeah? If it's a live Man City game or something, then that's fair, and she'll let me watch it.
Yeah.
And something like that. But I'm not just going to go change the channel on her, yeah? So, it happened this day, this was on, so we sat and I started watching it, because I could relate to it, and it's the kind of crap trash TV that she likes.
It's shit like that happens though in relationships. I mean, it wouldn't be for example, it's not unheard of for a bloke to think, oh, hang on, look, there's OK Magazine there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, so you just got 5 minutes. Well, I'll have a quick flick through this. The next thing you know, half an hour later, you're fucking reading it.
Yeah.
It's shit like that happens in relationships, so I can completely understand it. You know, your missus has got something on telly. Yeah. They think, oh, what the fuck's this shit? Ooh, what is this shit?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, at the end, what the hell's going to happen in this shit?
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's like, I'm sat there and I'm watching it, I'm like, so what the hell's going to happen with this 8 foot by 8 foot bed? It's like, oh, well, they're just selling their house anyway, so you're just going to leave it in the yard. Right.
That'll be on the listing.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the whole reason behind him selling it was they've been broken into a number of times.
Yeah.
But Maurice's mum now lives with them, and she's like in her 60s.
Right.
Miz's answer to this is to take her to a shooting range and give her a gun. But you can see on the CCTV these 3 dudes are trying to break in the house.
Right.
And they see her through the window and think, fuck, there must be somebody home, and leg it. But they obviously know Miz and Maurice aren't there because they're live on Raw.
Yeah.
So they know they're not there. Yeah?
So Maurice's mum is basically a fucking guard dog.
Exactly. But they have, like, I'm sure they've got some fucking Dobermans or something now as well.
They probably, it'd be wise to.
But it's like, right, so you've got her there, living with you. Maurice is like shitting it because she thinks, she's like, I can't keep her safe. It's not safe here. So then, she lifts the house behind his back. He freaks out. It's like the backstage at a show, and he's giving her a dressing down, basically telling her, I'm not selling my house. I bought this house. Yeah? We bought this house.
Mm.
I'm not selling it. I'm not moving. I'm not being forced out my own home. And then, they get like this cash offer. I don't know what the difference was in value. I think you could look it up. And he's like, yep, that's a massive profit. I'm selling it. And we are moving. I don't know where, but we are going. It's like, yeah, okay.
There it is.
I'd love to see the listing for it. It's like, comes complete with 8 foot by 8 foot like bed and driveway.
Oh, yeah. Well, it might, I don't know. But then there was
Doubles up as a smoking shelter.
There's because it follows them all separately, but all together as well. Like you've got Natalia who bought a house and then moved her parents into it, but her parents have they have no idea how to take care of anything.
Right.
Take care of a house, do anything. So it's just like Jim Neidhart is a fucking waste of time. It's like, oh yeah, did you pour grease down the sink? Yeah. You can't do that. Oh, well. I told you not to smoke in here. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose I shouldn't. Carries on.
See, she needs
abusing a house that she bought.
She needs an 8-foot bed to work as a smoking shelter. That's what it is. That's what she needs.
It's just that I think it's like, well, if he hasn't learned by now, like...
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, but the man is like, must be in his 60s.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're expecting him to change his ways of a lifestyle, of a lifetime, where we know for a full fact that he's probably done recreational drugs for most of his life. And you're just like, no, now you can come and look after this. No, we can't. They're not capable.
It'd be like giving him like one of these smart houses or whatever. It's like you just control everything through this tablet. You can turn the lights off. Look, doing that. Turn the shower on. You can turn the kettle on. Yeah. Where's the light switch? It's on here. Yeah. But what if that dies? We just plug it in. Yeah, but how do I find it in the dark?
Yeah.
I'd love to see something like that. We'll call it Jim Neidhart trying to find a plug in the dark. 10 episodes run on the network. Guaranteed hit.
This week, Jim is in the bathroom. He still hasn't found the plug.
Probably get more views than Legends House.
More sort of, is there a plug in here? Oh, I found an extension. Time to have a bath.
Jim, not the toaster!
I just wanted to watch Nasty on Raw while I have a toast party.
Oh dear.
Fuck's sake.
Well, yeah. I'll stop talking about Total Divas now. I've probably wasted like 20 minutes.
Yeah, people would probably stop listening at this point.
Hey, you never know. You might have Total Divas watchers who listen. They might be really interested in me talking about, how
8 foot by 8 foot beds
8 foot by 8 foot
go
beds,
well on driveways.
How Lana managed to get another match despite being told that she's never ever wrestling again by tweeting about it and getting bollocks.
Fuck's sake. Oh dear.
But yeah.
So yeah.
There you go.
What have I been up to? I can't remember. I've done starting white collar training.
Yeah, you're training to be a wrestler.
5 weeks in.
Yeah, halfway.
Week
You're about
5
halfway.
tomorrow.
You're about halfway, aren't you now?
I'm over halfway.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. 3 weeks of training left, and then I got my ass kicked. It's alright, apart from the random bruise I've got. That was a lot worse. It's up on my Instagram, to be fair.
I really had an urge to punch you in it. Sorry.
It looks like a really shit Brahma ball.
Such a dick. Yeah, it's going alright. I've been a bit sore and achy in points, but otherwise I'm enjoying it.
Deep heat.
I've got shares. I'm fully invested into that company. They want me to speak at a board meeting next week, actually. But,
fucking hell.
Yeah. Deep heat, cold gel, ibuprofen gel, hot shower, cold shower. It's like...
Fair enough.
Sleep.
Well, you're enjoying it then?
Yeah.
Can you do a moonsault yet?
No.
Do a flip!
I can do like a front flip.
Oh, okay. That's a flip. Flip's a flip.
Sweet. As soon as you do it, I'm shouting, flip-de-doo, bro, flip-de-doo.
We've got to do that.
Yeah.
We're doing that. If you do a flip, you know for a fact me and Bunkell, he's going to shout top of our lungs, flip-de-doo, bro. You know for a fact that's fucking happening.
You can make it a drinking game if there's ever like a hip toss in the show. Just shout flip-de-doo, bro.
Yes.
So you're taking a hip toss?
I don't know yet. I can't give too much away.
Here's the thing, though. We're not
without exposing the business.
We can't. I don't know. Are we going to be as big a dickhead corner as we were when me and Coxy was there? When we were at White Collar?
It depends how much
alcohol.
Try Bunkell with alcohol and all bets are off.
Yeah. We'd had a couple too many and we were just bastards, weren't we? So
yeah.
To be fair, I was one of the guys who jumped in the ring when Roughneck invited us in. So, plenty of enough alcohol.
You were the first guy in.
Yeah,
Roughneck's Ale House. Come in. I'll go. Free beer.
Yeah, free beer.
Why not? Did you get a free beer?
Well, no, Bunkell was more sort of lying on the ring apron, like with his head like over the edge,
poured it in.
And he just poured it into his mouth.
Yeah.
But Bunkell's like, I got a free beer. He was like, you got a mouthful.
I didn't have to pay for it. That was shortly after I shouted she would get it at Kaylee Ray for half a match.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I forgot
that makes my comment really tame. I said White Collar.
Oh, what did you do?
What did I say at White Collar? I shouted at a guy saying, some guy said, "What were you doing in Primark? What were you doing what was it? What were you doing in Primark buying negligees?" And he went, I for some reason became the guy's white knight and went, no, he was buying it for your mum at full pelt, like volume, not realising his mum's probably sat front row. So, because the guy put his head down, turned around and walked off the other side of the ring. If you remember.
I'd had a lot to drink.
Yeah, we were utter bastards. I think we ruined the spot, didn't we?
There's a few guys that are doing it again, like they did the first one, doing it again. And I sort of went to introduce myself to you on the first one, and I was the guy in Knobhead Corner. The one giving you abuse most of the night, I was one of those guys, so I do apologise in advance, don't hit me. So, I make no promises again that it might happen again this year.
It's okay. You'll be on the receiving end this year.
This is true, but
I'm going to have to apologise to your parents in advance.
Yes.
It's alright, they've known me for like 20 years, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know how Christian got away with it, because he pretty much got away with it scot-free, didn't he?
Yeah.
He pretty much got it like...
But he just took a battering.
He just got his head kicked in.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
He was on pretty early, so he took a battering.
I think we took the piss and said it was a mirror match.
Yeah. Well, when you wear the same blue singlet.
Yeah, the blue singlets.
Oh dear.
But it was poor Christian. He got absolutely killed.
Justice was served.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that's about all I've done really. Oh, watch Black Panther.
Oh yeah, me too.
I have not.
It was
you're not into Marvel stuff though, are you? really.
I'm not really into Marvel so much. I mean, occasionally I'll, watch a certain sort of, franchise, which we may talk about briefly shortly. I mean, I've watched Guardian of the Galaxy, a few bits and bobs. If it's on, someone sticks it on, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to seek it out. I'm more into sort of Batman rather than Marvel. But that's pretty much my limit.
DC, though, it can be hit and miss with films.
Yeah.
As they've proven. Apparently their TV shows are really good.
Yeah.
But then, the films are just awful. Well, not awful, they're just Marvel's better at films.
Yeah. See, I watched the thing that I really watched was the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, I've not seen much else.
See, Dark Knight was good, but then they did Batman v Superman. Awful.
That was awful.
Suicide Squad. Awful.
Justice League.
Didn't watch it.
Awful.
See, I've not watched any of them, so it looks like I've dodged a bullet. But
yeah.
Other than that, no. There's only one particular Marvel franchise that I love. But we might mention that in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, Black Panther, I watched it on Valentine's Day.
I went on Friday.
Yeah. My wife liked to watch it, so...
Yeah, Friday.
We kind of made it a tradition, because we did Deadpool on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So then this year we did Black Panther on Valentine's Day.
What you do if there's no Marvel film out in
There'll
February?
always be one, won't there? Really.
Half term, so yeah, possibly.
Yeah. So if there's not, then we won't go.
Tradition broken.
I'll just make her watch The Winter Soldier again.
But you say I'll just put Total Divas on.
Don't start with Total Divas again.
I can go into all the other storylines about the different divas.
Please God, don't. But no, I've mentioned Black Panther simply because there's this thing, I don't know if you've both seen it on Twitter, of people finding pictures of old attacks from years ago, of nightclub attacks, then saying, my brother or sister went to watch this screen of Black Panther. They were attacked by two black people saying you're not welcome in this screen or something. Or this film ain't for you.
Yeah.
And then one guy's trying to pass it off as legit. And then someone Google reverse searched the images, and it was a picture of some guy outside the nightclub from Jenna Jameson's birthday.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, this is true. This is my brother." It's like, well, no, it's not. You look, it's Google.
Yeah.
Reverse image search.
Image search, and it's...
And he's calling people fat and stupid, so there's 100 of us who reported him.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I don't even understand the point of it. There is no point. They're doing it.
I think it partially comes down to this thing of them trying to get negative press on Black Panther. Yeah, this whole thing of the Rotten Tomatoes thing.
Yeah,
we're going to give bad reviews on purpose, even though it's a good film.
Why though? What's the point? What's your end game here?
Racism is alive in 2018.
It might well be, but at the end of the day, it's like some of the reports about Black Panther. It's not true. Yeah, it's there was a report. It's the first ever coloured male lead of a Marvel movie. Supposedly.
Which is what Paul's wanting to get jumped to.
Which is what Paul wants to jump in with.
Because it's fucking not, because Blade appeared 20 fucking years ago.
And there is a trilogy.
And there's a trilogy, 3 fucking films, of a black male lead.
In a Marvel movie.
In a Marvel movie.
Exactly. So, that's wrong. Then the other one that I read somewhere was, oh well, it's the only movie to ever have only black people in it. One of the lead characters is white.
I've just realised as well, Blade didn't just have fucking trilogy either. It actually had a TV series with a black male lead.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
I watched it.
Yeah.
It was.
In fact, Spawn had a TV series and has a black lead. So.
So there you go. Black Panther isn't the first.
No.
And this racial thing is they're trying to claim it to be.
Yeah, that's why people are doing it.
Yeah.
But
this is what obviously racism works both ways. You've got obviously racist white guys that are going, well, this is supposedly a black person's movie.
Yeah.
So they say, right, well, we're making it so that black people are turning around and saying, well, whites aren't welcome.
Yeah.
You know, but the media hasn't helped that in a way as well, because they portrayed it in that way. So look, making a massive deal about the fact that this is, you know, a black male lead and making it all about that when it isn't.
No.
It's a fucking... at the end of the day, it's a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Fuck what colour your skin is.
Well, that's it. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a superhero movie. Yeah. That's what it is. The character is written. The character is written. It, you know, is played by an African male, and they went and they gave us an African male lead. Yeah. Well, what's the problem with that? Exactly. There is no problem with that.
The only people that's got problems with it are people with fucking agendas.
Yeah, exactly. The first comic book to ever have a black hero in it is Luke Cage. Yeah, Luke Cage has a TV show. Yeah, so Marvel were at that time when Luke Cage first came out. Marvel were breaking down doors. It was like a whoa, that's never happened before type of thing. Yeah, but that's in the 30s. That's way in the past. Yeah. Now,
the Black Panther was it 64? Black Panther came out 1964, I think, roughly.
Roughly, I'm gonna go with my knowledge isn't that.
Yeah, I just read it the other day somewhere.
Yeah,
that was slap bang in the middle of, like, in America. That was sort of slap bang in the middle of, like, segregation and things like that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but it's like
slightly earlier than that.
When you jump forward to, like, the 70s, like you got jumping forward even further, you got Black Dynamite, which is a piss take of blaxploitation films. Mm-hmm. If you go back to the 70s and 80s, you have, like, Isaac Hayes doing Mack Truck Turner in a blaxploitation film. Yeah. You had Pam Grier's doing Coffee.
Yeah.
You know, there's blaxploitation films, and it's still, the genre's still alive today because they're doing Black Dynamite 2, which is taking the piss out of blaxploitation films.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
it's one of those things, as I say, at the end of the day, you know, there are people in this world, especially nowadays, who want to find a problem. They want to find a problem with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah? And there are them sheep who go, oh yeah, I agree. That's the same. I see that problem. I agree with you. And then these things gather momentum. Yeah? And it builds up and it builds up. And then people who don't really care, people who, you know, see these news stories, because the news is so easy for everybody to see now.
Yeah.
Fake news it's rife because we want stuff at our fingertips right away. Yeah. So, you know, I like Marvel movies, so I was very interested when Black Panther came out. I was really looking forward to it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But let's say, like Paul, you don't really like Marvel movies. You don't really, you know, watch comic movies, but I still bet your Facebook newsfeed was full of these stories.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we have to make a story now. You have to make something a story. You have to make something into more than it is.
And nothing grabs attention more than something like racism.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, this just brought to mind, I don't know if you might have seen on Facebook, I think 2-3 weeks ago. Friends is now on Netflix, the all 10 series. Yeah. Millennials are watching, getting offended.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
But then I was like, giggling to myself at work today, like, what if they watched Married with Children?
Yeah.
Someone got offended at an episode of fucking Only Fools and Horses, didn't they? Yeah. Wanted the whole fucking thing pulled.
Yeah.
I can't remember which episode it was, but God fucking help me if you actually sat and watched the whole thing. If they're getting upset about things. I mean, I remember hearing a conversation on a different podcast, and it was like, you can't judge things that happened 30, 40 years ago on today's standards, because attitudes were completely fucking different.
Yeah.
I work in the care sector, right? I've looked after people in their 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
And they've got it instilled into their body and soul about their opinions on black people, Germans, and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what they were brought up around, and that was what they were believed and told to believe, and they had that viewpoint instilled, and you can't change that.
No,
you can't judge their behaviour on today's standards because they weren't around today. No. They were around 70, 80 years ago when things were different.
Absolutely.
It's like when I was working the call centre last year, around this time, and the guy rings up and he goes, I said my name, I was like, welcome to Thingy, my name's such and such. Yeah. He's like, what did you say your name was? I was like, Adam. He's like, oh, I thought you were one of the bloody foreigners. I was like,
yeah.
I just muted it. I was like, whoa. And the guy that crossed me is going, what? I was like, he just called me, he said, thought of a bloody foreigner. It's like, I was like, I'm going to see how this one carries on. It turned out in the end, though, he's a really nice guy, but he was one of these, he's probably about in his 80s, but he was quite technologically sound. Like, he knew how to use
what I just said. Like,
he knew how to use a computer and that, though.
Yeah.
But he thought I was like Ahmed or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that's it, though. That's, again, it's stereotypes are always going to exist, but every generation is brought up differently on how to see them or how to react to a stereotype.
Yeah.
Right? You think when we were growing up, a transgender, a gender neutral person, they didn't exist really. Yeah. That type of thing didn't happen. Now, do I think people who go and raise their kids as gender neutral are idiots? Yes, because they either have a penis or they have a vagina. If they have both, they're something completely different. Yeah? That's fine. Call that person gender neutral.
It depends what you call by that, though, because you technically, if you want us to be really, really technical, your sex is your physical thing, your gender's what's up here. So, it's one of those, but I do kind of agree.
Nah, you see, I know. I suppose that's a different way to look at it. I mean, I don't see it as that. I see it as you have one or you have the other. You should be brought up based on what you have. Yeah?
Yeah, I agree. I mean...
if these people who go, oh, well, like, I see them all the time. Like, I'm a big watcher of Catfish TV show. Yeah? Just because I saw the movie, I thought, wow, that, like, I didn't, catfishing now, there's over 30 million fake profiles of people catfishing people on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, right? Paul gets a lot of them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Paul gets a lot of them. Yeah? But these, good 9 times out of 10? Maybe not that much. But more and more, there are people who are, oh yeah, well, I'm not gay, but I like girls, but I am a girl, but I'm not a girl, but I don't know. And it's like, no, make a decision here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, she was going to go through, she was a girl and she was going to go through gender realignment and then decided, actually, no, she was just gay. There was one I was reading on Facebook the other day. He was a dude who decided that actually no, he was a woman, but then actually changed his mind and is just a gay dude. And it's like, well, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably a topic I have strong feelings about, because the way I see it, the way that I've been brought up, the way that my generation's been brought up, the way I see it is, you are one or the other, because it didn't happen when I was a kid. You can't, I can't think of anybody I went to school with who was a dude and then decided that he wanted to be a girl at the age of 7.
Yeah,
like they are doing now.
Sorry, it was unheard. 7. It was unheard of. I mean, we're talking 25 years ago.
Yeah,
it was pretty much unheard of. He's like you say, 7-year-olds turning around, coming to school in a dress.
Yeah,
things like that. It was unheard of. It never happened. And then obviously we hit 18, 19, turn a millennium a few years after, and all of a sudden it starts more and more and more. Now it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, I'm one of these believers you are what you want to be. If you want to be as long as it's doing no harm to anyone else, do what the fucking hell you want to be.
Yeah.
Personally, that's, end of the day. If you hurt nobody else, fuck it. I don't believe, like you say, I agree with you. I don't believe in this gender neutrality, though, because we're not neutral.
No.
We're, in any way, shape, or form. Even the physical side of things, it affects you mentally. Because men and women, girls and boys have different hormones, and our brains work different because of that.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
They did a social experiment years ago. And I remember watching it because my partner used to work in a nursery, so it was all like to deal with children and things like that. So obviously she gravitated towards this sort of program. Like you say, you was sat there watching, Total Divas. I was watching this program, sat next to her, and I got drawn into it.
Yeah.
And what they decided to do was they got 5 girls and 5 boys, about 2 or 3 years old, and they put loads of boys' toys on one side bit and loads of girls' toys on one bit. And they just, for example, they let, obviously 5 boys, 5 girls, and they just said, right, go and play what you want to play with.
Yeah.
All the girls went straight for the girls' toys, which were dolls and things like that.
Yeah.
All the boys straight away went straight for the boys' things.
Yeah.
Occasionally you had a boy that doubled over to the girls for a few seconds and then went back over to the boys, and the same with the girls to the boys and back over again. But they basically found that boys were sort of gravitated towards certain things with wheels and cogs and things like that.
Yeah.
Whereas girls went towards.
Look at Mackey's, 25 years ago? Around the same time frame. Where they did Happy Meals, you got either a boy's toy or a girl's toy.
Yeah. Now you don't get that.
No, you don't get that. It's just,
you get the same toy.
The same toy, yeah.
Well, look at it this way. Kinder Eggs. You still now, to this
You still
day,
get them, yeah.
You get a boy's Kinder Egg or a girl's Kinder Egg.
Yeah, I didn't know
We
that.
also get the neutral one as well now, which is the plain packaging. Which is the right way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the right way to do it. Some people, obviously, you can't. For example, obviously, everyone's trying to. It almost feels like you're getting force fed this gender neutral thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want that.
No.
So the way, say, kudos to Kinder for doing this.
Yeah.
In a way, is offering all options.
Yeah.
If you want to be neutral about it, there's your neutral option. If you want, like most people do, bring the girl up as a girl, a boy up as a boy. You can do that.
Yeah.
There's no force feeding. There's no, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas McDonald's say, for example, it's like, right, we're doing Action Man. Fuck it, your girl can have an Action Man, even though she's not fucking arse.
Yeah.
So it's
but if they did that nowadays, let's go back to the thing we were saying before about someone would get offended at it.
Oh, you can't do anything about anyone being offended. Simple as you can't do anything about anyone being offended.
No. People. I know we've gone through quite a few topics there, but it all comes down to one thing. It's people will find something to be offended about.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole gender neutral thing was caused because one person decided, I'm going to be offended if you call me a boy or a girl. Yeah. People will because you need stories, because we need instant news, instant things to our fingertips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything can be made into a news story.
Mm-hmm.
And the easiest way for somebody to become a story is if somebody is offended by it. There's a reason why I don't like that. Now it's a story.
Yeah.
Paul shared something on Facebook the other week about a woman who was offended because she saw a jumper or a t-shirt, was it, in a supermarket that said, it had a definition of a boy on it.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah. Saying that
they're like diggers and getting
like
muddy.
Diggers and getting muddy and stuff like that. Boys do. Boys do like diggers.
Yeah.
Boys do like playing in mud. But no, this mother is totally offended by it. I don't care what you think. Yeah? You're a moron. At the end of the day, don't buy it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah? You don't like it, don't buy it. It's not
right
offending anybody. Boys like to play with diggers. Your boy likes to play with Barbies. That's not his fault. That's not your fault. It's not a problem. If he likes to play with Barbies, he can play with a Barbie. Yeah? But it doesn't mean that you can then force feed me that my boy should play with a Barbie. No, he shouldn't. If he wants to play with a damn digger, the kid's getting a digger.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's why Black Panther is a good film.
And if you wish to actually review if you want to actually discuss the movie is a very good movie. It's not what people made it out to be, which is the best Marvel movie. It's definitely not the best Marvel movie of them all.
It's not the best one, but it's a very good one.
It's a very, very good one.
We'll have to make this quick so we need to move on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
go watch it.
Go watch it. It's good. I won't spoil it for you.
So yeah. Anyway, one of my topics. This is simply a yes or no because I don't really want the rhyme or reason as to why.
Okay.
The Hollywood sex scandal. Did we all already know that sort of shit happens and not say anything about it, or did people really not know?
No, we knew.
Everyone fucking knew.
Everybody knows.
Everyone fucking knew.
On to you, Hollywood.
Everyone's seen Team America, so this is the part where you go down the main, you offer me a part.
Yeah.
It fucking happened since the dawn of time. Since film.
Yeah.
I was partially referring to the game LA Noire. If you played it.
Yes, I have played LA Noire.
I played half
It's a fucking amazing game. There is a section in it where was it a young girl was in it, and she was getting sexually assaulted on it by these creepy studio owners.
Yeah, studio execs or something.
Yeah,
and she had to go for an audition and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think the case started off when there was a car hanging off the back of a billboard.
Yeah, it started as like a murder and then turned into a whole murder rape thing.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah,
it was the first game, part of the game where you had the actual dead body on the floor, and it was like full fucking frontal.
Right.
I was like, whoa, can they put this in a game? And it was like, Jesus Christ, but yeah, it was one of the better cases I find, and it's really fucking seedy, and you can see obviously because they brought out this special sort of technique to bring emotion into the game. Right. And what they did was they scanned people's faces, reading the lines off and giving pure emotion.
Right.
And I think there's a scene where you're talking to somebody across the thing, and Phillips, the guy that you control, I think he's called. Michael Phelps. So, yeah. Phillips, yeah.
Phillips or Phelps.
Phelps, something like that. He fucking loses it, doesn't he? Yeah. You can see it in his face, absolutely spitting.
Right.
It is fucking brilliant. I had it on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I've still got it on Xbox 360.
You see, I had it on the 360, but I haven't. I never got around to completing it.
It's been re-released on PS4.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah. It's been re-released.
I might look for it on the.
If you've still got a 360,
then
I might let you borrow my copy.
Oh, cheers!
Got
yeah.
that. And I've actually got the game guide for it as well.
Nice.
Didn't need it.
No.
I played it through about 3 times and then thought, fuck it, I want the whole perfect scenario. Yeah. So after I played through it 3 times, I went and did it that way.
Right.
So I've actually got the full experience.
Read it and he's like, I'll press doubt. No, I meant to press truth.
Let's restart the whole game.
But it is really good. I mean, highly. The problem with it is there isn't much replay value in it.
No, it's very linear.
Once you complete it, that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right.
But there is some real enjoyment in the game. And I've actually there's a DLC for it as well and things like that.
Right.
I think I've played them all.
I have.
So.
It is good.
I mean, I picked it up, because I picked it up way after it came out. It must have only cost me £8 at the time, something like that.
I got it fucking on launch.
And I started, I started playing it, got so far, then I moved in with my wife. I got moved in with my wife, and then everything just went to some. Well, in terms of gaming time, anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, I've got PS4, so.
So yeah, we're on to you, Hollywood.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always happened.
And speaking of death.
Oh, lovely.
We talk about a video game that you
it says speaking of death.
I'll tangent that into the next part.
Right.
Oh.
But, so Bunkell, you're on death row.
Yes.
Your execution's in 24 hours.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Crap.
You get one final meal. Consisting of a starter, main, side, dessert, and drink. What do you have?
I do have a question.
Right.
How big can your main be? Can it be whatever I want, or does it have to be from only one place?
You can't pick a buffet, put it that way.
Well, no, I wasn't thinking that. But, right, okay. So...
Bunkell's just there like, I'm not finished yet.
Yeah.
Collard greens, I'll eat them. No, you could go for say you could have I want a Big Mac, but then I want Burger King fries.
Right, okay.
Just to be an awkward cock.
Just to be a bit of an awkward dick.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Fair enough. Come back to me.
Paul?
Starter, right. Now, I've always been a sucker for garlic bread as a starter.
Garlic bread?
Absolutely, but it's not the sliced baguette type.
You mean like a pizza type?
Pizza type, yeah. That type. But I remember years ago when I lived in Longridge, when Just Eat had just started.
Right.
And there was an Italian place that used to do garlic bread, but you could put toppings on garlic bread.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we knew someone who used to do this.
Yeah. And I remember getting spicy beef on it.
Right.
With pepperoni. And I had that.
Oh, so, see, this one we had, it was like you could get a garlic bread, but then you could put cheese and tomato on it. So it's basically you getting a margarita.
Yeah, you get the margarita for less than you actually pay for the margarita pizza the same size.
Yeah. See, life hacks that, my friend. Life hacks.
Yeah.
See, I'd have that as a starter, but it's a 12-inch.
Okay.
12-inch starter
That's
for that.
a random choice of starter.
But that's what I really enjoyed it, and I've never been able to do it since.
You're like, I'm going to be full when I go off.
Absolutely. I'm going to be going through farting. And that leads into my main.
Okay.
My main would be a... sounds weird, this. A korma.
Nice, yeah.
Right, okay.
Korma. But... pepped up with beef sauce.
Oh, right, okay.
So you have the nice taste of a korma, but with the heat kick.
Okay. That's...
weird.
Yeah.
With boiled rice, poppadoms, all the works. What poppadoms and arms.
Yeah.
What.
So that'll be your side would be like the poppadoms and that?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
What about your dessert?
Fucking simple. Dead easy. Tiramisu.
Ooh. See, I'm not a fan of tiramisu.
Fucking love tiramisu. I'm a massive coffee fan. And it's
I
got
like
to
coffee,
be...
but I can't do tiramisu.
But it's got to be JK's in town tiramisu.
Okay.
There's a restaurant on Burley Street, and it used to be it used to be a Chinese place years and years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
And it used to be called Red Pepper. It's a couple of doors. I think it's actually a couple of doors up from Games Workshop.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean roughly, yeah.
Yeah. In there, I remember going for a meal with my partner, and they did a tiramisu, and we were the last people in.
Yeah.
So they gave me a tiramisu, and they saw me, and I was like, absolutely partying. I was like, literally in heaven. It is the nicest tiramisu I'd ever had. And the chef was like, I've got some tiramisu here that's going, give it here. So I got basically an extra portion of tiramisu for free, because it was going to go in the bin.
Nice.
So I got double tiramisu for the same price as obviously a bog standard piece, and it was like, yeah, I was in fucking heaven. So it's got to be that particular tiramisu from that restaurant, and that would be my death row. Oh, I haven't had my drink.
What about your drink? Yeah.
Oh, now then, possibly Jim Beam, Double Oak, and Coke, or Pepsi. Sorry, and Pepsi.
Double Oak and Pepsi.
Yeah, because I prefer it with Pepsi. I'm weird.
I've only had it with Pepsi so far, and I had it with Pepsi Max
I've had it
the
with
other
full
day.
fat.
No, I had Coke Zero actually.
I've had it with full fat Pepsi.
And I got someone giving me shit saying that I should have it with full fat.
Time to fuck off. Down to your own personal taste. No, I'm a massive fan of Jack Daniels and that Jim Beam with full fat Pepsi. I do like it with Coke, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy a Coke. But I'm more of a Pepsi guy.
Yeah.
And I do prefer it with Pepsi.
Yeah. No,
just
that's
the way I
Coke
am.
for me.
It has to be Coke.
Yeah.
See, I can drink it with Coke, that's fine. But I'm definitely
See, I prefer Coke to Pepsi as well.
I'm more of a Pepsi dude.
My wife
Helps it's
only
cheaper.
drinks Pepsi Max.
Mm.
Only drinks Pepsi Max.
Do you know what?
Drink Coke at all.
Is your missus on Slimming World? Because that means it's free. Because my missus is on Slimming World, and that's all I drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's free food, isn't
Free
it?
food.
Free stuff, yeah. So I've at the minute I'm drinking a fuck ton of bitter lemon.
Yeah.
Because I get the sugar-free one, so
Right.
I can drink as much of that as I want. Because I'm sort of doing Slimming World, but I'm not going to the meetings.
Yeah.
And then occasionally I can cheat, because I'm not doing Slimming World.
That's
Paul's
what I
like,
do.
I'm not paying a fiver.
That's what I do.
Someone's got to stay at home and watch the kids.
Yeah.
I'll weigh myself.
Yeah. I've not done that yet for a while, actually. I need to go... Well, what I used to do a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
I used to go to Boots and weigh myself on the machine in
Yeah.
there. Because it's dead accurate, isn't it?
Yeah.
I used to take my coat off my shoes and everything.
Yeah.
Security comes right, we're going, sir, please redress.
Pretty much.
Paul's just stood there bollock in the middle of boots.
Yeah. Just underpants on. I just start removing and one cheek appears. The security guard's like, no!
Just smacking it. This thing accurate. Sir, if you please cover up. Sir, you're making a scene.
Sir, you're doing it wrong. Your balls are caught on top of the machine. You
It's like,
won't get an accurate reading, sir.
It's like, no, that's to put your arm through for blood pressure.
Okay.
So, Bunkell, we decided?
Yeah. The majority of it, anyway. Right, starter. We have calamari.
Okay.
I've never had calamari. What the fuck is calamari?
Squid. Fried squid.
Of course it is. I'm getting mixed up with something else.
Fried squid. Rings.
Halloumi. That's what I'm getting mixed up with.
Halloumi's a cheese.
Oh, I'll stay fucking clear.
Halloumi's like a vegetarian cheese. Well, I say vegetarian. It's?
You mean a vegan cheese?
Yeah, something daft like that, I think. But I've never had halloumi. Oh no, yeah, I have. I had it on a burger. Yeah. Then main, I'd have a carbonara calzone that I had from Italio at Highfield Road. Because that was awesome. And an XL bacon double cheeseburger meal supersize from Burger King.
I didn't know I could do 2 meals. This is bullshit.
What? He said I could order different things.
There was, I think, I'm going off this question because I think it was Ted Bundy or John Gacy. They ordered they're like, I want a KFC family bucket. I want a Big Mac. I want this, that, and the other. And then just went, I don't want any of it.
Yeah.
So the prison bought all this food in, cost him like X amount because it's through the government or whatever, so it cost more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just went, I don't want any of it. So he purposely wasted tax dollars, whatever, on this meal that he just wouldn't touch.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So,
dessert is where I'm struggling a bit.
Okay.
Because I'm not really a dessert guy. I'd much rather have like cheese and biscuits.
Well, you could have that.
The older you could have cheese and biscuits, it counts.
Yeah.
But it seems to me the older I get, the more desserty I'm becoming.
Right.
It's weird.
You see, like I never had desserts as a kid, really.
Neither did I.
But like, but I'll open like if I'm just going about my day and like I see like a pack of biscuits or like a pack of millionaire shortbread or something like that.
Yeah.
Happily eat it. And then, but after I eat my main meal, I'm like, my wife's always like, oh, I'll have some chocolate or something, and I'm like,
yeah.
No, I'm not really a dessert type of guy. So, but I love having cheese and crackers. So I'd have Jacob's crackers because you got to do it the right way. You're having Jacob's crackers, and a selection of hard cheeses. I don't like blue cheese really, and I'm not into like your gooey melty stuff.
Yeah.
Give me some Jarlsberg, cheddar, some Edam. Give me some hard cheeses.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit weird, but that's what I do. In terms of a drink,
I
am stuck between two.
Okay.
But it would probably have to be Angry Orchard cider.
Right.
Because the first time I actually had it was at it was at TGI Fridays in the Trafford Centre, and they had it on draft.
Yeah.
Because it was the only cider they had on draft. So I think I spent £5 a pint on it.
Fuck.
But it was fucking amazing. It's the crispiest cider I've ever had. And it was absolutely beautiful. I spent more on the cider than I did my meal. So yeah, it'd have to be that. The only other thing that comes close to it is Bud Light and Lime. But they don't sell it anymore. So.
Then there's a reason.
Because only me and Zack Ryder drank it, so.
Probably, yeah. I'm sure it got mentioned on like the ranch having a pussy drink as well.
Possibly, but I liked it.
What, on Rad it was mentioned as a pussy drink?
On the ranch.
Oh, the ranch.
Yeah, on Netflix.
I think it's been mentioned on our podcast as well, somewhere along the line.
I think I mentioned it, maybe.
Possibly.
I really liked it. You could only get it at Asda in the case of 6 bottles. Nothing else. Couldn't buy individual bottles. Couldn't buy actual big cases of it.
Yeah.
It was just these 6 bottles. And I remember, I think I was living with an ex-girlfriend at the time, and I bought all of the cases they had because I was like, I can't get it anywhere else. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna run out. So I just bought all the cases they had, and then they never got any more in.
Jesus.
So I must have bought 5 or 6 cases, and then that was it. It just went.
Jesus.
So, I know, it's a light beer. It's got lime mixed into it. Yeah, okay. Anybody could sit there and go, yeah, it's a bit of a campy drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was just something. Like, I like Bud Light, but the lime it gave it something to me.
Each their own.
Yeah.
Was it like a Corona? Was it like Corona then, or something? When people have like
no, it's not like that. Because you know why that people actually do that?
No,
right? It's because they'll do when you go to Spain and you'll order a bottle of beer. They put the lime on the top to stop flies landing on your drink because the citrus. They don't like the citrus, so that's why they do it. People do it over here because they've seen it over there and they think it adds something to the flavour. It does fuck all. It's just people are idiots. So yeah, it's to stop flies landing on your drink when you're in warmer countries.
Yeah. So that works handy in summer though if you sat outside in a pub.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That'd be a reason to do it, but it's not often hot enough over here to warrant it, is it?
You get one day.
Yeah. you get like 1 or 2 days a year of actual sunshine.
Yeah.
That's the reason. It's to stop flies landing on your bottle.
Ah.
Now you know.
Yeah, things you know.
Intriguing.
So what would you pick, Coxy?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking now, and the first thing that drew me for a starter was I'd probably have to go for like a chicken tikka bites or something.
Oh yeah,
That's a good shout.
That's currently on my mind. I don't know why. Like, is that a starter? Got some chicken tikka bites right now.
You'd be fucking disappointed it with chicken tikka flavour fridge raiders, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so it's like a British prison. It's like we couldn't get chicken tikka bites. You had to make do with these. Just toss a pack of fridge raiders at me. Thanks. Well, you are in for murder,
Yeah.
Maine. Ooh. See, I'd have to go for like something like a proper like a beasting burger or something.
Yeah.
But like
Challenge burger.
Yeah.
not so much challenge burger because like I wouldn't if it had like chili on it and shit. But like I'd just want to put like a sort of like a beasting cheeseburger or something. Like the one I love at the moment is at West Coast. It's the jelly nut burger.
Oh yeah. Okay, not tried
Fucking
that.
beautiful. It's like got cheese and bacon on it. And it's got peanut butter and jam as well.
I'm going to have to try this shit with
It shouldn't work,
Yeah.
but it does.
Right. That sounds like something I have to try.
You do.
I'm going to have to try this.
Just, you can get it without cheese, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
On Mondays.
Yes, it is.
It's what?
Half-price burgers on Mondays between 5 and 8 at West Coast Rock Cafe.
In Blackpool.
Probably have got kids at that fucking time. Shit.
Get them burgers as well. Get them one, cut it in half.
Their bedtime's at 6. I have to be fucking rapid.
Order at 5, home by 6.
They do. They now do deliveries from takeaway.
Shut the fuck up! No way.
They've done deliveries for years.
If that's on Just Eat, that'd be dangerous.
I think you can download their actual app.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking that up.
You can ring them up as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking that up.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm doing it now.
I think they do.
I think we should have like a production meeting on a Monday at some point.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
So why are you going to West Coast again? Production meeting? Why? Because it's half-price burgers. But yeah, jelly nut burger. You need to try it. It's like if you like peanut butter and jam together, or even as separately.
That's what I used to take to work. PB&J sandwiches.
Oh, I bet it's on the website, innit?
The
app
might be.
I'll Google it anyway.
But yeah, like that sort of burger would probably be like my way to go. It's like I'm going out happy.
Yeah.
Side, I think I'd have to go with like.
Oh yeah. Go on.
See, I think I'd have to go with just like stick with like standard chips or something.
Just plain chips.
Well, if it's a burger, what else goes with a burger?
Sweet potato chips.
There you go.
Yeah.
Actually, sweet potato wedges.
Bit
But
seasoning
then-
on.
Seasoning and hot sauce or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
fucking...
Or even make them dirty and have like cheese, bacon, and jalapenos on them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Food porn.
Is it in there? Are your chips dirty? Oh, yeah.
Just the way just whispering in your ear going, for extra $125 we can make them dirty.
If they did that, I would buy them every time.
Dessert. See, I'm sort of torn between like a banoffee pie thing or like a...
See, I do like a good banoffee pie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I agree.
especially like as a youth.
One of the nicest desserts I've ever had was a banoffee whoopie pie.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
It was fucking amazing, it was.
I don't know.
I think I had it I had it at the Harvester and they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
I had a banoffee pie once at not Weatherspoons, the Swift. It was really nice.
Which I've stopped doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get started on Swift Down last time I went there. All staff were kicking off saying, "Oh, I'm quitting tomorrow," and this, that, and the other because we've got a new manager in, and all the fucking portions have shrunk. It's fucking dire.
Yeah, we'll cover that on Rad.
Yeah.
We'll get ganked on Rad and
Yeah.
we'll go to the enemy and talk about it.
Absolutely, because we've got, like I said, we've got a new stomping ground, haven't we? So,
Yeah.
well,
So,
say new.
but dessert, I'd have to go with some sort of like banoffee pie thing or something. And then drink, it'd be easy. It's just Bud Light.
There you go.
Ice cold pint of Bud Light.
Can't argue with
There
that.
goes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm off to get zapped now. I've had my pint of Bud Light.
Yeah. See, with me, I'll be farting all the way, so I'll probably spontaneous combust while the electric's going through.
So, yeah, there we go.
Hey guys, I'm Paul Combs.
And I'm Joseph Collins.
And we're the host of the CNC Geekcast.
The only podcast where two guys with speech impediments talk about movies.
We talk about old movies, we talk about new movies, and kind of everything in between.
Is there anything we don't cover?
Nope.
Oh my goodness, this is an incredible show. Where can they find us?
CNCGeekcast.podbean.com, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and everywhere else podcasts are found.
Is there a place we're not located on?
No.
Okay, is there a specific day we come on?
Every Tuesday.
Oh my goodness, I should have known all this.
You should have.
So join us on the CNC Geekcast.
Hi, I'm Paul the Hat Guy Flinders, and I'm the host of the RAD podcast, Random Ass Discussion, and we discuss about absolutely anything that's on our mind. Doesn't matter how taboo the subject is, we will talk about it and give you our opinion, whether it's popular or not, controversial or not, or thought-provoking or just downright daft. You can find us on Spreaker at www.spreaker.com/RAD podcast. You can follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/UKRAD podcast. We are on Twitter at UKRAD podcast. And we are also now on iTunes. Hooray! Just search for us at the UKRAD podcast and we should show up. So if you're ready for a bit of random ass discussion, a little bit of comedy gold, and maybe a little bit of thought-provoking conversation, come over, join the fun. And just remember, there are plenty of podcasts out there, but not that many of them are rad. Now it's back to the lost art of podcasting / wrestling / keyfade.
This podcast is part of Britpod Scene, an independent network of uniquely British podcasts that's always growing. Check out BritpodScene.com or BritpodScene on Twitter to find out more.
And now we're frosting some beans in my face.
Yeah, I've bought jelly beans.
There's a nice tangent.
Some double dare jelly beans
that you've had since Christmas.
that I've had since Christmas. But I thought taste tests. So I'll let Coxy as the host do honours. Would you like me to read out what the possible flavours are first?
How many of these are we doing?
Well, I'll just hand them out throughout the show. I thought we'll just dig in as
Well, we've got
can.
these to take the drinks and then one
Yeah, well,
more
the drinks
topic.
might save us as well.
So,
Well,
because we've still got another pod to record yet.
that's true, but they can carry on. There you go, Coxy. Do you want me to read you some flavours?
Please.
Right, so you can have blueberry or toothpaste, watermelon or snot, peach or cough medicine, cola or squid, lemon or rotten cheese, and strawberry or fresh blood.
Fantastic.
I hate you.
You love me, really?
No, I don't.
Audio gold.
It won't be. It's probably been better for YouTube.
Get it in you. Get it ganked.
Oh. I'm gonna go for, I don't know what.
So that looks like a peachy colour.
Which would be either peach or cough medicine.
I can live with that. I don't want to do it. Oh, it's horrible. It's the anticipation. I think I've got a decent one. It's very sweet. So I think I've got a nice one.
Yeah, I think you got peach.
It just tastes like it's really sweet. There's a slight fruity taste to it, but it doesn't...
So that must be a peach one.
I'm guessing so. So as you brought them, I'll let you go next.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Am I going next? Right. So.
Well, I'll cover the next topic. So, what song for you? What song for you provokes the Shaun the Dead reaction of "Who put this on"?
Isn't like the angry one?
Yeah.
Right. Well, just before I do that, I've got a blue one.
Which is either going to be blueberry or...
I hope it's toothpaste.
Blueberry.
Ooh.
Dick.
So, hang on, let's have a look at this.
Blueberry
I
thinks.
have a tendency to go for the most rotten shit. So, we're going to go for the yellow one.
Oh, the rotten cheese one.
Which is either going to be... I think that's it.
Yeah, that was yellow.
So it's either going to be lemon or rotten cheese. Now, I don't like cheese.
Yeah, this could be interesting.
So, here we go. I got lemon.
What?
Is this...
We're gonna have to go
Are you sure there's like...
Oh, yeah.
6 flavours in?
Oh, yeah.
This is an elimination game, to be fair, I think.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we'll do that. Elimination.
Fuck's sake.
You could play it tactical. You could go for a different. You could go for a different colour.
Yeah, I'm going to stick for a different colour.
Because it's more likely it's going to be.
So that's
it's a greeny one. I don't know what.
So watermelon or snot, I believe.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Go on, you slag.
Go on, slag you gang. It's horrible.
You got snorts.
It just tastes like garlic.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
So you need either a brown one or a red one.
I'll go with brown.
Right. So that's cola or squid.
Oh, that was very
So I'll
garlicky.
have to go for a strawberry one.
I've got cola.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, so I have to go for a red one. And it's either going to be strawberry or fresh blood. So here we go. Here we go.
That is disgusting.
Oh! Oh! Yeah.
I think
Oh, he spat it out.
Yeah.
I think Bunkell wins that one.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking grim.
Yeah, let's never do that again.
The
Oh,
whole point was we were all going to try one of them all.
we did. Ugh.
After that reaction, I ain't trying one of them. You can fuck right off.
Oh, man. I'm glad I didn't get fucking rotten cheese. So it lures you into a false sense of security because the shell's obviously sweet, is it? As soon as you bite into it,
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck, that's grim.
I think they were class.
I think Bunkell needs to keep trying one until he gets a rat nasty one.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And then we'll move on to the energy drinks.
Absolutely. So, yeah, tell us what colour it's going to be.
Well, just tell... why don't you guys pick a colour for me?
I'll pick a colour for you. We'll go with green.
Green.
That was what? That was watermelon.
Yeah. Oh, that was gross.
Have that.
Tastes like a fucking daisy or some shit.
Now, what you need to do, Coxy, is just leave them in your kitchen. And just people bystanders.
The problem is I don't have that many people around. The only people that touch them is me and my dad. And possibly my brother. Then he'd probably try feeding ones to the dog.
The problem is the dog would give no shits.
No, it'd probably just spit it out and be like, yeah. And then just like trying to get rid of this awful taste.
Fucking squid flavour.
Yeah.
Might actually like that.
So.
That was fucking
So
disgusting.
yeah, what song provokes that reaction in you, Bunkell? Who put this on?
There's probably a fair few.
The first one that comes to mind.
First one that comes to mind, anything by Beyonce. Because, to be honest, I think she's shit. And yeah, it's just like warbling, isn't it? You know? Anything like
The strange war.
No, it's like everything. Like all this, they're all about like either it's I'm a woman, so therefore I'm powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, we've broken up, but I'm still okay about it.
Right.
Or I've broken up and I'm not okay about it.
I think you just described her career.
Yeah.
Well, I have. But that's what I you know, that's, to me, it's like, well, none of that interests me.
Yeah.
Yeah? If you've had a breakup, you know, a song where, you know, you're telling me, oh, well, it doesn't matter because I've moved on to somebody better. Yeah, well, if you had, then why are you telling me about it?
Yeah.
You're obviously not over me, are you? A song where you're upset because you've broken up with somebody, well, get over it.
Yeah.
And a song where, well, I'm a woman, so therefore I'm uber powerful. Well, I'm male. So that doesn't really relate to me, does it? So it's just like, my wife loves Beyonce. At no point do I think Beyonce is good. It's like, no, just turn it off. So,
Paul?
Yeah.
I have one very specific one and one sort of like a band sort of thing. I'll start with the band first because they pretty much fucking traumatised me for about 5 years. And it was the fucking Spice Girls. Anything by Spice Girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the ex-girlfriend was fucking obsessed. And everything was Spice Girls.
Oh,
she
dear.
even had the fucking Barbie doll size things
Oh, God.
with like all of them, every single one of them. She hunted them out on eBay to get them.
That's a level of obsession.
She was like one of these like bear in mind at the time I think she would have been in her early 20s and she was screaming like a little schoolgirl when they did the reunion tour.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Things like that. Everything in her car was fucking Spice Girls, CDs, the fucking lot. And basically, I used to, you know, at night go downstairs, put my headphones in and cleanse my ears with fucking Slayer. It had to be done. I mean, I'd even listen to the band I'm about to mention next,
Right.
or the particular song that to cleanse after that because it wasn't that bad. And it's fucking Photographed by fucking Nickelback.
Yeah.
It's shit. The band's shit. The song is fucking awful. They tried to when they released it as a single, they tried to palm it off as a new song, even though the song had been out on album for 4 fucking years.
Yeah.
It just annoys me. The song just pure annoys me.
It boils your piss.
It boils my piss, yes. But,
Yeah, I hate that song.
yeah, but the thing is, what's worse than the boiling of the piss is the numb feeling you get.
Yeah.
It's like the feeling, oh, it'll be over soon. Of the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Rather than Nickelback just sends a rage. Whereas the Spice Girls is more of a sort of a reaction.
Yeah.
Who's turned this fucking shite on again?
Where's those washing tablets?
I don't want to hear the song Wannabe for the fucking 15th time today. Thank you.
Of course.
See what I really, really want? To smash your fucking stereo.
But now I can play it from my phone.
I can play. I'll fucking smash your phone up. In fact, even better, I will smash the Wi-Fi box up. So even if you get a new phone, you can't fucking connect to internet. Oh, hang on. Data. Shit.
I will get you a Nokia 33.
The thing is, though, you'll get it on the bit tunes, won't you?
Yeah, 8-bit wannabe.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking die! Oh, God. And then I heard, obviously, they're thinking of doing a reunion show. I was like, no!
It's been signed, hasn't it? They're doing a reunion tour.
Yeah.
It's been signed.
Is Elon Musk doing any more rockets to space anytime soon? Because I want to leave this fucking planet. I will volunteer to be that fucking robot in that Tesla. I really will.
Just listen to David Bowie on repeat.
Yes! Yes, if it gets me out of listening to Wannabe one more time, absolutely I will. Don't even give me an oxygen tank. Just send me up there with headphones.
I'd like to see someone hack into it and change the song, and then Elon Musk stood there going, "Who put this on?" So, this is a star, man. Yeah, for the record, man's plays anything but Ed Sheeran.
Oh, God. My missus is obsessed.
No, fuck off.
I can anything where he's rapping.
Just anything Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. Anything that just the problem is, especially nowadays, is shit just gets overplayed, and then you just end up hating everything about them and everything. Like I remember when Umbrella came out. By Rihanna. Now Rihanna, when she first came on, she was like, yeah, she's pretty fit. Yeah.
Draped across the piano in that first fucking music video. Like,
yeah,
I remember.
And then Umbrella came out, and you were sat watching. Fuck it, you're like, put Kerrang on. I miss Kerrang Volume 1. and then
throwback.
That's a reference.
Every other song is fucking Umbrella, and you're like,
I remember being at yours.
I was like, I miss my Papa Roach. Why
cut my life into pieces.
You know.
I remember being at yours, and it was like, we'll put like the box on, and they'd be like Rihanna.
Yeah.
You jump to Kerrang and the summer, and you jump back to like whatever it was, Kiss or For Music or whatever, and it'd be the same bloody Umbrella just starting.
Yeah.
And you jump back to the box 10 minutes later, and Umbrella's on again.
The worst could have been Beyonce.
Well, yeah. It could have been worse. It could have been Beyonce. I remember when her first single came out, she left Destiny's Child, and that was the same thing.
Yeah.
It was like, you know what? I'll put Scuzz on. It's
fucking Scuzz is amazing.
Oh look, System of a Down's on. Yeah, okay. Next song, it's fucking Beyonce wandering around telling me how she's a powerful woman. I was just like, this is supposed to be rock, yeah?
It's Beyonce's power levels. What are they? They're over 9,000! Because she's that powerful.
Yeah, it's just, no.
Yeah.
I miss Crown Volume 1.
So what would
the ultimate donkey.
Beyonce is a shit Vegeta. Yes.
Yeah, it's that. I suppose, it's anything like that, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like, it is anything like that. It's just
the problem nowadays is music on the adverts. Because you don't know what the song is. It gets played on the radio. You're like, I know this song from somewhere. Where is it from? And it's like, oh shit, it's from that advert.
Yeah, you see, sometimes that's not...
Perfect example.
Yeah.
From the Carling advert.
Yeah. See, sometimes it's not bad.
And then you hear it in Kill Bill. It's like, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a fucking band.
Yeah, you see, sometimes I don't mind that. I don't mind music coming on an advert, and I'm like, shit, that's actually... I actually don't mind. I quite like that music. That's Shazam it or whatever. And then there are other ones that's like, fuck, that song came out 10 years ago, I hated it then, and now you put it on an advert that's on every single break, and you're like, I'm going to shoot the person who did that.
Yeah.
It can be good, though, because you can discover bands that way. I mean...
Yeah.
I do it. I still do it to this day. Get on video games.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I discovered Disturbed on Need for Speed Underground.
Mm.
They had 10,000 fists in the air, and I was like,
Tony Hawk's 3 onwards pretty much shaped my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of obviously Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, I saw a post the other day. It was on one of the retro gaming things that I follow. It's only going to be very brief. It's like, do you guys ever remember a skating game on the PS1 called Thrasher Skate and Destroy?
No.
Never played it, but I remember seeing it a lot.
I played it and I still own a copy. And apparently it's the precursor to the skate games.
Oh, right.
It's made by Rockstar.
Yeah.
Of like GTA thing.
Yeah.
And apparently it was Tony Hawk's would be the arcadey one. Thrasher was the simulation.
Right.
So I was like, thinking if you played it, what are your thoughts on that? Obviously, because it's one of the games I played a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
Everyone else was playing Tony Hawk's, I played Thrasher.
I remember seeing it in game. They're trying to give it away for like $4.99 if you buy anything on like a Boxing Day sale.
See, I got it for the same price of $4.99, but they're giving away as well as that a little mini controller for the PS1. So I got that for $5 and a controller.
Right.
Not bad.
It was fucking. It was when it was the old electronics boutique.
Yeah.
In there. Now, I remember having an absolute fucking blast on that game. It was dead hard, but dead rewarding.
Yeah.
And had a really strange mode on it where the game. Don't know, that was weird. Part of the one of the modes was you had to cause as much damage to yourself as possible.
Nice.
By falling off the board, and there was a section, a stage where you could play it on where you was in a subway station with trains.
Jesus.
So to win this game, you were basically bunny hopping into the fucking kick flipping into oncoming trains to win this mode.
I remember one of the SmackDown games on PS2. I want to say number 5. Where
which one's 5? I think it was
there was one of them around that. It might have been the first SmackDown vs Raw where you could climb the Titantron and stuff.
Yeah.
And you could go outside, and there was a helicopter you could like jump onto and then throw yourself off of.
I don't remember this.
It was it was I think the same game. You could go onto like a subway train.
Fucking hell!
I remember that.
And that'd take you to this outside bit, I think, if I remember correctly. And there was a helicopter. You press like L1,
right? And
it suddenly takes you up in the air, and you press like square, and you just go flying off it.
Fuck's sake!
So, I hope it's SmackDown vs Raw, the first one, because I've got that.
Yeah,
so do I actually.
Yeah, you could climb like the Rebellion or Insurrection Titantron as well on it, and like jump off through a table and shit. So
yeah.
So yeah, there we go. Alright, should we try some of your drinks and then we'll wrap up and...
Sounds good.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
Well, you two have got Virtue,
right.
Which you and Paul tried one flavour.
I've
tried the lemon and lime one.
Right.
I got these in B&M. They were 39p a can.
Right.
However, I saw them do it at Smith's in Preston Station the other day. It's £2.79 a can.
Jesus.
For what is essentially flavoured water with caffeine in it.
Right. So...
Do you want to do lemon and lime? Well, it's the one I've already done, so... Here we go. So, lemon and lime. It's fucking foul.
That's gross.
Yeah.
So Bunkell's not a fan.
Yeah, I remember doing this on the pod. I think on RAD this one, didn't I?
Possibly.
Yeah, I think I did a taste test on RAD with this. And
it was on the way to White Collar. I gave you a can.
I'm sure I've done a copy. No, you're right. I apologise. I've done something similar though. But yes, you did give it to on the way.
Bunkell doesn't look keen, like he wants his £2.80 back.
Yeah,
it's like somebody has literally squeezed a segment of lemon and a segment of lime into some soda water and just gone, here you go.
Yeah,
and put caffeine in it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no. Don't spend your 39p. I'll drink it because I don't like wasting food, but
yeah. So do you want to do the other one?
Yeah.
So what have we got this one?
Berries.
This The berries. So on the can, we've got strawberries and raspberries. So here we go. Same manufacturer, Virtue, sparkling energy water.
This one smells nice, though.
This one actually does smell like it's got something in it. Doesn't taste any different, though. Actually, I'd say it's worse than the other one.
Oh, that is worse.
Bunkell had like they had promised in his face, and it's like
dead
just
dry. That one, really dry.
That's actually quite hard to drink.
It dries the back of your throat up, doesn't it? It's weird.
Yeah. That's
Whoa.
That's really quite hard to drink. You had this?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean by how dry it is on the back of your throat? You try swallowing afterwards.
Yeah.
Just swallow nothing.
I think it's just the bitterness of it just gets you right at the back of your throat, and it's.
See, I like bitter. That's just not pleasant, though.
I like, No.
That is not pleasant in the slightest.
Then we got what we're going for next. Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
We'll go with Mad Dog.
We've got Mad Dog.
Lemon Energy.
So this is up my street
as well.
So it's lemon energy.
It's not
drink.
like I could plan on sleeping tonight, you know.
No.
I've got work in the morning, but I don't care.
I'm actually in the
You just to go in, do nothing, have 4 shits, and go home.
Don't tell people this.
No one you work with is going to listen to this.
Yeah, that's probably true.
This will be the one they do.
They're like, yeah, I don't like Spice Girls either.
They actually sat there and I was like, I miss Kerrang! Volume 1 too.
It's no surprise to me. I am my own worst enemy.
But smell it. Smells like hooch.
Very lemony.
Yeah.
It smells like hooch.
Yeah.
It smells like floor cleaner.
Yes, it does smell like lemon floor gel as well.
We had lem gel.
Yes.
Floor cleaner. Honestly, it was we had it at Laser Quest. It was like almost like it was like consistency of custard.
Yep.
Like proper gel, and you pour it in.
You better dilute it.
Yeah.
Now you see, I've got a little thing stories about that. I used to work in the Manchester pub where Alan did a shift the other day. And my dad used to be contract cleaner in there, and he made a little bottle of like toilet duck, but it wasn't toilet duck. What he made in it was basically a quarter of the bottle was that gel.
Right.
Another fifth was bleach.
Fucking hell.
And then another little bit of it was washed up liquid.
Right.
Topped up with hot water. So half a bottle is basically fucking chemical.
Right.
So I'm using this. You got apparently my dad said you had to shake it every time you used it.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm squirting it into this mop bucket. Now I'm used to chemicals because obviously I used to contract clean with my dad.
Right.
So I'm used to these chemicals. Unfortunately, the barmaids weren't.
No.
So I'm at the end of the night at 2:30 in the morning, or whatever it is.
Right.
I'm going behind the bar and I'm like, you know what it's like behind a bar after a shift?
Yeah.
It's black. It's black with alcohol and sticky. I'm getting a big Kentucky mop and I'm tickling the top of this bar.
Right.
And it's just lifting everything straight up.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally one swipe and it's gleaming.
Right.
I'm alright, but I was like, partying away with this mop. Like, this is brilliant. It's going to make my job like fly by.
Yeah.
The girls are running off because they can't count the tills because their eyes are streaming.
Hell.
And I'm just like, la 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 la. Not bothered in the slightest. Probably fucking high off
as
fumes.
noted with this on the can here, it says, do not consume more than 2 cans daily. Not recommend for children, pregnant or breastfeeding women and individuals sensitive to caffeine. Not suitable for diabetic patients and do not mix with alcohol.
Bullshit.
Well,
here we go. Lemon floor gel.
That just gave me an instantly wrong taste when you said that.
Do you know what that tastes like?
What?
go on.
Lemon gel.
Lemon Lucozade. The classic lemon Lucozade.
Yes, it does. Actually, yeah. Now you've said that, it's like, holy shit.
It's a slight bit of, like, obviously carbonation in it.
I'm going to put that to one side because I might finish it later.
I will be finishing that later.
Yeah.
That is tasty.
I don't know if you can still get that one or not in B&M because I got it ages ago.
I'll be getting the crate.
It
That
was-
is really nice.
I will check tomorrow.
Yesterday.
The one in town.
I went in the one near Asda.
I got that one, the one from town.
Right. So
I will look tomorrow.
I'm boycotting the one in town, so I'll have to avoid it.
All right.
I will look and let you know.
And then
lastly, we've got
Spain.
living on the edge, Spam energy drink,
Yeah.
the big edition.
Spam, 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 spam.
Do you quite enjoy spam, actually?
I've had spam in years.
Oh, I had it while I was at uni. Cut it up, fry it, done.
Recommended daily usage, max 2 cans.
Oh, so that's changed the recommendation of that one. So in other words, that small can was bullshit.
I don't know. I think this must be 4
Well,
or 5.
this is only 30 milligrams per 100 mil, and Mad Dog is...
It's 32.
30, yeah, 32.
Yeah.
So...
Mad Dog 32.
You got some Bucky.
Kick yeah.
Oh, let's have a snifter.
Just smells like generic energy drink.
No, it smells like cheap generic energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like No Fear.
Oh, now see, No Fear wasn't. I don't mind No Fear.
I did.
You came with the really funky can
with
the spin thing,
spin opening.
which was a nightmare to open.
Yes, it was.
So, I'm going to try it some now.
It's like licking piss off a nettle. Oh,
I think it tastes like...
It's not fun.
It tastes like a cheap version of Emerge.
it's like if baking soda was an energy drink.
Fucking hell.
Coxy's not impressed.
No, I'm not.
I will drink that though. I think it's better than those.
I've had this sat in my living room since November, looking at it, going, I really need like something to keep me going today. I've got a long shift, and it's like, nope, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to wait for the guys to come round. We're going to try it together.
You're not disappointed.
I'm not going to sit down and work going, oh, fucking hate this. So
I'll drink that, but yeah, it's not fantastic.
So yeah, there we have it. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4 energy drinks tried.
4 energy drinks tried.
Definitely the best one was that.
They're all
Mad
still
Dog.
alive.
Yeah, Mad Dog was definitely the best one.
Easily.
Mad Dog is the best one, even though it smells like lem gel.
Yeah, it's nice. Second is probably Spam, but that's not saying a lot.
No.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
The other two are basically, you use it to clean your toilet with.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you use Mad Dog for then?
Nicotine cleans?
Put it in your bucket and you do the bloody floor with.
Absolutely.
Floors that smell nice.
Exactly, yeah, they fucking would as well with that shit.
Walking to work, floor smells nice with views. Mad
Dog.
What happened to the lemon gel? We ran out, so I just improvised.
Mad Dog and a drop of bleach.
I got some Hartley's jelly from the pound shop. Just made my own home.
Cleaning with condiments. ran out of wood polish, so I got some squirty ketchup. What's say?
So yeah, anything left to add?
Not really, no. I mean, I did have some topics, but I think we've got plenty there.
We're pushing on now because
Yeah.
Bunkell's got work in the morning.
Right.
One of those things.
And he needs to get home at some point.
At some point, yeah.
So
yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm good.
I'm good. Unless anybody wants another double dare.
No.
No. You're alright.
No.
It's not like me to say no to food. But I am saying no.
Fair enough. Well, best offer.
It's very nice that you did, but
You're welcome.
no. I've got aftertaste now coming up.
Some things are best left unsaid, and that is one of them.
Some things are best left uneaten, like those.
Yeah. Snide fuckers.
So yeah, give yourself some quick plugs, Paul.
Plug. You can find me on the RAD Live podcast. You can find us on Facebook. Obviously, www.facebook.com/UKRAD podcast. We are on Twitter at UKRAD podcast. You can find us on Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, and wherever, YouTube even, and many other good places you can find podcasts.
And find the Lost Start Podcast and all those good places too. So, for the Lost Start of Podcasting, I've been Coxy.
I've been Billy the Boy Bunkell.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Audio Gold.
Debatable. Obsession, Calvin Klein.
And I've been Paul the Hat Guy Flinders.
And you've been listening. Thanks very much.
Ta-ta.